There comes a stage in life when even walking begins to feel different. Your legs become heavier, your balance changes. Your energy fades faster than before, and slowly. Many people in their 60s, 70s, and 80s begin walking less, not because they are lazy, but because the body changes. Pain appears quietly, fatigue comes earlier, fear of falling grows stronger, and one day, you realize you are moving less than before. You sit longer, rest more, avoid effort, something dangerous begins to happen. Your muscles weaken, your balance worsens. Your world becomes smaller, but here is the important truth. Even if walking becomes difficult, your body still needs movement. Today, we will talk about 5 powerful things older adults can do instead of simply walking less. Gentle habits that help protect strength, balance, independence, and peace of mind, because after 60, after 70, even after 80, movement is no longer about fitness, it is about freedom. Point 1. Start chair exercises every day. There was an 82-year-old woman who slowly stopped walking outside. Her knees hurt, her back felt stiff, every step became uncomfortable. So naturally, she began sitting more. At first, nothing seemed wrong. But months later, even standing became difficult. Her legs weakened. Her confidence disappeared. This is what many older adults don't realize. The body weakens very quickly when movement disappears. But movement does not always mean walking long distances. Sometimes, simple chair exercises are enough to change everything. Gentle leg lifts, slow arm movements, stretching while seated. These small movements may seem unimportant, but for an aging body, they are powerful, because movement keeps blood flowing, keeps joints active, keeps muscles awake, and perhaps most importantly, it reminds the body that life is still happening. Many people think exercise after 70 must be difficult. That is not true. The goal is not intensity. The goal is consistency. A few minutes every morning can slowly restore strength, can slowly reduce stiffness, can slowly return confidence, because after 70, the body is not asking for perfection, it is simply asking not to be abandoned. Point 2. Spend more time stretching. One of the quietest changes of aging is stiffness. You wake up slower, your back feels tighter. Many people think exercise after 70 must be difficult. That is not true. The goal is not intensity. The goal is consistency. A few minutes every morning can slowly restore strength, can slowly reduce stiffness, can slowly return confidence, because after 70, the body is not asking for perfection, it is simply asking not to be abandoned. Point 2. Spend more time stretching. One of the quietest changes of aging is stiffness. You wake up slower, your back feels tighter. Even basic movement feels exhausting, but gentle stretching can change this. Not aggressive exercise, not difficult routines. Just slow, careful stretching. Reaching your arms upward, moving your shoulders, stretching your legs gently. These simple actions help improve circulation, reduce stiffness, protect mobility, relax the nervous system. And there is something else stretching does. Something emotional. It reconnects you with your body. After years of stress and rushing, stretching teaches slowness, awareness, patience, and after 70, patience with your own body becomes a form of kindness. Point 3. Start using your hands and mind more. Many people focus only on walking when they think about aging, but health is not only about legs. It is also about the brain, the hands, the nervous system. There was an elderly man who walked less because of balance issues at first. He felt hopeless. He thought his active life was over. But then he started doing something simple. He began gardening again, using his hands, touching soil, moving gently and slowly. Something changed inside him. He felt useful again. This is something deeply important. After 70, purpose keeps the body alive. Simple activities matter. Gardening, folding clothes, cooking small meals, writing, organizing things. These tasks stimulate coordination, mental sharpness, hand strength, emotional health. Because the body weakens faster and life loses purpose. Movement is not only exercise, movement is participation in life. And when older adults stop participating, the decline becomes faster. That is why keeping your hands active also keeps your spirit active. Point 4. Practice slow balance movements. One of the greatest fears after 70 is falling, and it is understandable. A single fall can change everything. Confidence disappears. Independence weakens, fear grows stronger. And because of this fear, many people move less. But here is the painful truth. Avoiding movement often increases fall risk even more, because balance improves through practice. There was a woman who became afraid of walking outside alone, so she stayed indoors most of the time. Months later, her balance became even worse. Not because of age alone, but because her body stopped practicing stability. Gentle balance exercises are incredibly important after 70. Simple actions: standing while holding a chair, slow heel-to-toe movement, gentle side-stepping. These movements teach the body confidence again. And confidence changes everything, because fear weakens movement. But trust strengthens it. After 70, balance is not just physical, it is emotional too. When you trust your body again, life feels less frightening. Point 5. Learn to rest without becoming inactive. Rest is important, especially in old age. But there is a difference between resting and slowly giving up movement completely. There was an 80-year-old man who spent most of his day sitting. Television became his routine. At first, it felt relaxing, but over time, his body weakened rapidly, standing became harder. Energy disappeared, and eventually, even short movement felt exhausting. This is the danger of excessive inactivity. The body adapts to stillness, and once it adapts, restarting becomes difficult. But healthy rest is different. Healthy rest means moving gently during the day, resting when needed, avoiding complete inactivity. Because after 70, the body still needs circulation, still needs motion, still needs life flowing through it. The goal is not to push yourself harshly. The goal is to avoid becoming trapped in stillness, because too much stillness slowly steals strength. Final message: if you are walking less after 60, 70, or 80, do not believe your active life is over. Your body may change, but movement still matters. Not for appearance, not for competition, but for dignity, for independence, for the ability to continue living life on your own terms. Small daily movements can protect your future more than you realize. A stretch, a chair exercise, a few balance movements. These things may seem small today, but they become powerful over time. Because aging is not about becoming useless. It is about learning new ways to stay alive, active, and connected to life. And remember this: even the smallest movement is still movement forward.